Second map is, of course, Zetian, otherwise known as Blood Run. And, of course, it is Strenx that has a 1-0 lead in this series. And we're going to see an early confrontation. That's great plasma already from Strenx. He's forced to hang down low, and Strenx will get in to pick up the mega health as well. So, you know, the start from Strenx there, it wasn't the greatest of spawns. I mean, DahAnG got in there onto that red armor first, but the plasma was so strong early on. That's Calypso-style plasma. Yeah,
it was. I was really well played by Strenx. I mean, on that range, you can't really do much with a shotgun, and I think DahAnG even missed his first shot. If he didn't push in there, if he decided, okay, this is a bad spawn, I'm going to play defensive, DahAnG would have gotten the red, the yellow, and the mega health. So it was a great decision by Strenx to move in there. Now they're equal on stacks, and the max mega is going to play a huge factor on this map.
Mega health has gone over to Strenx. DahAnG trying to hold him off there from that teleporter exit as DahAnG will now move in onto the red armor. Strenx moving in. He's actually forced DahAnG to drop down before that red armor spawned. And it was literally a split second there, I think, when DahAnG moved away to the point when it actually spawned. And of course, that will allow Strenx to pick it up. So let's watch the Frenchman as he looks to pick up the first frag of this map. And
yeah, the next mega should be, I mean, Strenx is going to feel like he's in control, even though they're kind of equal on stack. DahAnG is even up front now, but DahAnG isn't even challenging for it. He's going for the red, and he's too early.
Got LG here from DahAnG. Red armor is there. Strenx is a little bit worried about dropping off or jumping over here to that red armor because he knows that chances are DahAnG was maybe underneath, but in the end he wasn't, and that will allow Strenx a free pickup on that red armor. This upper yellow will be his as well. And that leaves him in a very, very strong position at 150 health, 150 armor. Mega health up in just a few seconds. You can see those grenades being spammed from above. That won't worry Strenx too much, as long as he stays out of the way. And for DahAnG, it's not really a case of him trying to get in there. It's trying to maximize the damage that Strenx takes before he's able to move in for this next armor, which of course is the red. It went to DahAnG. 180, 150 for Strenx, and 90, 180 for DahAnG. So it's still the Frenchman that's you know, firmly in control, but the point is that the next fight could become you know, a real important one. The first frag, of course, here on Blood Run can tell a lot about how the game's going to go, how the pace is going to come out, and especially if it's a clean first kill. As we see Strenx actually moving in now towards that mega health. DahAnG's rocket force him away. Both players will rail. It's Strenx who misses, but DahAnG actually connect with his. So all the armor of Strenx is gone. He's going to try and move in for that red armor, and he does hit the rail, but there was the jump across and the rocket from DahAnG.
Yeah, that rocket, I mean, now at the position, DahAnG knows he has the advantage in stack, and every damage you exchange now is going to be in your favor because it's going to be harder for the guy out of control to get back in. So Strenx needs unanswered damage, and as long as DahAnG does some damage every time, you're not going to get back on the map. And that's what DahAnG wants. And now he's got a 200-200 stack.
Strenx up to 100, 180 there as DahAnG actually comes out just as he stops firing that plasma. But for Strenx, that 200 armor will be a nice sight on his screen.
And I've never seen DahAnG playing this passively. I mean, he's not... Usually you see him choosing a moment and actually going full in, going full aggressive.
When he hits 200, 200, that's kind of...
that's where he goes in. And now he's being really... I mean, that fight, he had same armor HP, and he still decides to back off. It's really weird. I think Strenx gave him a fright on DM13 or something. Never seen DahAnG playing like this.
That was a nice little exchange for Strenx. He didn't actually take any damage while he did a decent amount with his LG. But again, you can see the Strenx on the back foot. DahAnG's actually made that move now. I'm switching out to LG of both players, and it is DahAnG that comes out on top, still with plenty of health and armor intact. Missed out actually on the conversion frag, but he won't be too worried about that one because he does have the lead as we're just 40 seconds away from the half-time point. And he's going to get that mega without losing any health or armor.
Yeah, and the next item is going to be the lower yellow, which DahAnG is at now. And he's just going to wait for it, back off to red. And I don't know what Strenx is going to do. All this, he doesn't know the timing. But here's the rail, so it doesn't matter anyway. He's going to get a free red for his troubles. And even the yellow, because Strenx hesitated to take it.
Interesting move there for Strenx to drop down. He should have been able to hear DahAnG coming before he dropped in from that kind of distance. did connect with the rail, and you can see DahAnG far from healthy at the minute. I mean, this mega health could be a bit of a problem as well if Strenx keeps dropping those grenades in. It did do a bit of damage. Strenx has got in up onto that red armor platform, took the damage coming down, lands the rail onto DahAnG as well. Will he try and follow in here? Not just yet. DahAnG still is alive, but only with 80 health and now 75 armor. Strenx, on the other hand, looking a lot healthier.
It's only one frag lead now. Both players know the guy who's going to score the next frag, if it's a clean frag, it's going to be over. Because if Strenx gets a clean frag anytime soon, it's going to be really hard for DahAnG to play defensively for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. If DahAnG gets the clean frag, then Strenx is going to have a hard time, and the time is running out. So, I don't know. I think they're going to play really passively and play it out till the end. And I don't think Strenx is going to make a really aggressive move anytime soon yet. He's going to stack up to 200 and try to catch DahAnG out of position. I don't know. It's going to be really... DahAnG is already at the teleporters camping, and Strenx will figure it out soon. I mean, 4 minutes, it's going to be really hard.
4 minutes and a 1-0 lead for DahAnG. Got himself up to 140 armor, and that's the best he can hope for here, I think, is to stack up on those armors. But look at the grenades raining down. Strenx took a bit more damage than he maybe should have in that situation. The question is, how much about it does DahAnG know? He's not going to challenge for red armor, so he's not convinced that he's done all that much. But still, Strenx is looking very, very strong in terms of health and armor. And there is DahAnG. Strenx open up on the LG, and DahAnG has decided to take this fight. Who's going to come out on top? 2 health bubbles picked up from DahAnG, but it's Strenx's LG, his famous lightning gun, that brings him out. And actually, that was a horrible spawn for DahAnG to get. Second one, and look at the rail. Strenx looking like he could extend even further as DahAnG will go aggressive. Mega health is there. DahAnG shoots the rocket into his own feet and will actually bring his score back to 0 with that suicide. And now, as we hit the 3-point mark, all of a sudden, it's Strenx that's looking really, really good here.
And that's what I was talking about. I mean, that one frag, you could see it wasn't as clean as I thought Strenx wanted it to be, but it was clean enough to get the conversion, and even one frag afterwards. And now DahAnG finds himself within 30 seconds from lead to being 2 frags, 3 frags now behind. And Strenx is picking up the pace, and I mean, now he can. He's got so much, and DahAnG's got nothing. I don't know how DahAnG is going to pull this one back.
Well, he's just taken another big hit there with LG to rail combo coming in. Strenx now knows where he is as well. He's actually going to chase here, is Strenx, and then decides that DahAnG's probably out of reach. And it's best off if he just moves back, collects that red armor. And that's all Strenx needs to do, actually, with 3 frag lead and 2 minutes on the clock. He's definitely got enough time. He can just play safe now.
Yeah, the thing is, as long as he does damage, it doesn't matter. If DahAnG takes so much damage that he can't go for the conversion in a fight, what is he going to do? I mean, running the map for 1 minute is not really a problem, especially not when your opponent doesn't have full control, and that's all Strenx has to aim for. And he's even picking up more kills because, I mean, DahAnG has to get desperate now. It's his only chance. He's 1 map behind and 4 frags now, 1 minute 30. It's going to be predictable what he does, and Strenx is going to have an easy time shutting it down.
Yeah, and if you look down the accuracies there, you can see 28% rocket. This is DahAnG, by the way. 28% rocket, 29 LG, and 26 rail. You look at Strenx, 27 rocket, 37 LG, and 43 rail. And in a close game like this, those extra 10% here and there make a big, big difference. Yeah,
especially the lightning gun. I mean, you could see in that one fight DahAnG took. I mean, he was on a disadvantage, and he started out good. But once it went out to that back-to-back fight, Strenx just won it by a big margin, and this pretty much cost him the map.
Well, Strenx already has started to relinquish a little bit of control. They're going to meet here just outside of that red armor. Strenx could be in trouble. He's actually moved closer into DahAnG there. Almost worked out for him, but that frag has gone against him, and DahAnG knows that he really has to move around with lightning pace and hit every single shot if he wants to come back into this one. And you saw him rocket jump up there. He's going to try and chase, lands a rail. It's 2 frags to make up. If he gets lucky with the spawns, it's maybe possible. And DahAnG is going to look for that one, of course. 25 seconds to go. Still 2 frags behind. And, of course, Strenx is going to keep running and running and try and stay completely out of the way of the American. Here comes DahAnG once again. Rocket jump not as good as he'd have liked, and he's going to chase there with that lightning gun and 1 frag here. Yeah, he needed that frag right there if he was to have any chance really to get back into the game. Red armor on his platform, last couple of seconds, and it will be Strenx to pick it up here, 3-1, and with 2-0 overall in Group C of the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge here at Gamescom. What a great second map there, and you know, Strenx had it all going, and actually after the game he even said TM sucks, so